My daughter loves cooking. She loves learning about food. She loves restaurants and learning about the businesses behind restaurants, just all of it. And so I really try to incorporate cooking into other aspects of our homeschool, like science and geography, language, math, etc. So today I want to share with you some of the resources that I use, which is definitely not an exhaustive list, but the resources that either I have used or I am planning to use this coming year with regards to cooking and incorporating food in our homeschool. Let me show you some of these resources and then I'll go more in depth with each one of them. First up, we are doing world geography this year. So eat your way around the world. We also love science and science experiments. So this is the introduction to food science. This incorporates more than just science. There's some marketing and other aspects in here, which we will get into. Also, while we were doing US geography with our passport to America, there are favorite recipes for each state, what the state is known for, those dishes in here, and we were able to look up the recipes and cook some of them. And then also Campfire Curriculums has the professional chef. And so we are doing this right now. We are in the process of our Campfire Curriculums professional chef. So let's get started looking at these resources one by one. Eat Your Way Around the World is just that. It is a cookbook that has recipes from different continents. So within Africa, you will have recipes from Egypt, Ethiopia, etc. Then you have Asia, Europe, North America, South America, and then your oceans, Australia and New Zealand. Additionally, there is an appendix that gives you a food journal, passport, and then more recipes. They give you ideas. For example, within Egypt, you have ideas for your recipes, and also sometimes they give you background as well as how to dine that way, how to set the table. Where do you sit? Do you sit on the floor? Do you sit at a table? What type of cutlery do you use? What are the normal ingredients, such as coconut milk or something like that, that you would use within these recipes? So they do have more information than just the recipes, but there are recipes from around the world that you can utilize within this cookbook. So since we are studying world geography, I thought that this would be a great addition. If you do like these types of resource videos, please make sure that you give us a thumbs up. Passport to America is from Master Books. We used this when we were doing the United States geography. And so what you have with each state, there is a spread, and you can see that there is a special food from that state. If you purchase the teacher's manual, you will normally get the recipes for this food, the special food, or you can just go online and find recipes regarding this special food. But for each state, there is a special food. You can see that my daughter has marked the ones that she still wants to make. So we will be trying some of these special foods shortly, I'm sure. I am always on the lookout for great resources. So please let me know down in the comments what your favorite cooking resources are. We have not used Introduction to Food Science yet. We are planning on utilizing it this year as a fun activity during the winter. So what this includes is food science basics. So you have career options, then you have information on the author's career in the food industry, then as it's related to science, food processing, proximate analysis, so your 5 basic components of all food, measuring water, etc. Water, carbohydrates, protein, and then fats. So is this the conclusion or the beginning? Plus there is a bonus chapter. For each chapter, what you're going to get is some information about the chapter, and so it's a little bit textbooky with regards to this, but wait for it because you do get more information. So here's information about marketing, and then your price point. So those are some marketing terms, and you have the history of some of the marketing. Then you get a what do you think, journaling idea, your chapter review, and then you are doing an activity. So here's companies that you are doing some research on. Chapter 2 is all about the science. So you can see that we are focusing on science and how it relates to food. Chapter 3 is food processing. And you have more information about how food is processed. Throughout the book, you will see that sometimes they have websites that you can go to for more information. Here's a video. And then at the end of this chapter, you'll have what do you think, a journaling idea, and then your chapter review. Within this book, you will have quite a few of the food terminology and vocabulary, but then you will have additional information for you to be able to do your experiments and journaling. I am interested in learning more about freezer burn. How to avoid it is what I want to know. But here are some experiments on what you can do. And when I met the author, I did ask for these experiments, are they involved with easy to find materials, or is it something that you're going to have to go to specialty stores or order from the internet? And he assured me that the experiments do include easy to find materials. So that's good. Then we have carbohydrates. Experiments. Let's make a mess. All right. Chapter 7 is on protein. So we'll be doing some more experiments with regards to protein. The final chapter is on lipids. As I mentioned, we are using the Professional Chef from Campfire curriculum. Right now, we are really enjoying this unit. So you can see that here are your lessons. They do list the tools that you will need. You're going to have 12 lessons with this curriculum. I will make sure that I do link down below a video from my friend Ashley at Home Sweet Homeschool. She has done a much more thorough flip through of this curriculum in case you want more information. But what I did when I printed it out for each lesson, I did go to the appendix and I included the skip if you want sections behind that lesson so that I have everything all together, including the optional activities that they have. And so then it's all right there when I'm studying for the individual lesson. They do have some core connections as well, but this is truly a hands-on unit. You are going to be doing quite a bit of cooking within this unit, so you're going to be doing math, you're going to be doing science. There is just so much information in here that is truly hands-on. So this is definitely a hands-on unit from Campfire curriculum. Within the core connections, sometimes they do have history, language, and other subjects that are included. If you're interested in more about what we're doing for 6th grade, please click here.